Welcome to Pirate TV.
With the start of Black History Month, we highlight this year's theme, which is Black Resistance. It's a time to acknowledge the movements that have strengthened the Black community and shaped the world we live in today. 23 ABC's Brianna Polk sat down with community members who shared what Black Resistance means to them and how they're honoring this year's theme.
Black History Month is a time to acknowledge the sacrifices, achievements, and pay tribute to the generations of African Americans who fought for things such as civil rights. I sat down with a community member to discuss this year's theme, Black Resistance, who also highlights the importance of the younger generations getting involved right here in Kern.
The Civil Rights March was the biggest that I grew up with, and it was a lot. John Lewis, and seeing him being beaten, and seeing all the horrible things, Miss Rosa Parks on the bus. The Freedom Riders, they were trying, young people coming from the north all over the place into the south, trying to break that cycle of you can't sit at a counter and order something, being spit on. I saw that. I grew up with that.
These are the thoughts of Dee Slade, Lieutenant General of Buffalo Soldiers at Fort Bakersfield, who remembers what life was like during the Civil Rights Movement. She tells 23 ABC that marches and protests taking place back in the 50s and 60s were some of the significant resistance efforts of the Black community to fight for social justice and equal rights, a fight she witnessed firsthand in Kern.
Becoming a teenager and not being able to get a job because I was a dark person. So they would push you to something in the back of the room. And then even in Bakersfield, there were things downtown that I remember. And I was a young woman with children. And seeing the sign telling me I couldn't go out towards Meadows Field in the Welldale area. I had to be out of there before sundown, and that N-word.
And now in 2023, Michael Bowers, Vice President of Public Affairs for Centric Health, says that a part of keeping Black history alive is by being active within the Black community, not only by acknowledging how far we've come, but also by getting involved in local Black organizations to identify how we can keep moving forward.
I believe that's the resisting the mindset of the continued narrative to do the status quo, resisting the mediocrity aspect of not getting involved in the community as we should. And so I believe that has a lot to do with the resistance. Even that's my interpretation.
Slade says that it's up to the younger generations to keep the motive of the movement alive and to continue honoring the fight and sacrifices that have opened the doors of opportunity and shaped the lives of the Black community we see today.
I would like to see some type of change. 21st century is here. It's time out for all of that. Each generation is to move. You are to do better than the group before you.
Hey, how you doing? This is Coach Tiller from Stone Mountain High School. Getting ready to do the state finals. I'm one of the Hall of Fame coaches. We're getting ready to do our Hall of Fame parade out there, and looking forward to Stone Mountain support. I'm here as one of the minorities, but we're going to do it. Stone Mountain Pirates is on the Hall of Fame list. Go Pirates.